would call. Apple, cherry. An elite version. Probably scary. Oh my god! Did he teleport once? Hasn't done anything wrong yet. Just, it's a hater. That's what it is. It's a hater. You need the swag. Kill. Wait, is it a Titan? Did it just bite his hand and turn into... Gnawing. Decoding. That's a pretty good try. I have no idea what tools you had to do that, but that's a round of applause. That's not happening. Good job, Decoding. I gotta kill it. I like it. They have to die. Synapse with the rat hound. It's pretty good.
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Not gonna lie, you
I'm
are
just taking like one quick second to try to set a little bit of something up, and then I believe I will be good.
Wait, the ghost can spawn in here? No way.
I was gonna say, it almost seems as though my...
Oh, that
I don't really know what this is. So I'm trying to set up to see if PNG tuber would work properly. We'll take a look in just a second. Either way, good to see everybody. Hope you're having a good... Can I go to this screen?
Who saw that? Please tell me.
Okay. Yeah. Like, this is gonna work for at least for now. Yeah. Good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever. Good to see each and every one of you. Today is Wednesday over here, 2:45 p.m. We're a little late. We're gonna probably just hop right into it because we have some of the D tier roguelites to take a look at today. And I believe we did that on yesterday. We looked at the F tiers yesterday, and those were pretty good. As a reminder, this is what the list currently looks like. And that's not to say that this list is in any way final. But yeah, this is the idea right here. It's not bad. I will say, like, as of right now, it is relatively decent. Almost to the point where, like, I don't mind how it is right now, but there will be some stuff that will probably change up or down, maybe. So we'll just have to see. Yeah, we'll bring this in too. We'll just have to see, like, how this plays out. For right now, I think for today's stream, I kind of want to look at Summon Aeterna, Eyes in the Dark, and then maybe looking for heals, depending on if we can get to it or not. Either way, good to see everybody in chat. Mush, good to see you. Follows while we were offline, including Bat the Vengeance, T-Boss is a Duck, and Ghost Doctor, not Ghost October. Welcome, everybody, welcome. Let's, I mean, I laugh because this game isn't bad, but for some reason, it always puts a smile on my face. We'll start off with Summon Aeterna today. And this is mostly a reminder on if this game is good or bad. Right now it's in the D tier, but that could mean a lot of things. Let's go ahead and load it up. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday so far. I, for one, it's getting cold, and I never winterize the house this year. Like, typically I'll pull out the window stoppers. There's some stuff I want to buy from Home Depot. I got the foam stuff, like the foam spray to fill in some cracks. I have a lot of things for the winter, but I just didn't end up doing it this year, and now it feels like it's too late. Like, it's too cold to do it now. Holy crap, this is loud. See, yeah, PNG Tuber is broke. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so I see what's going on. My game audio. First off, this is super loud, and there's sound coming out of every which way. Can you not go to the main menu? Okay. Anyway, I have to fix the audio on this because I think it's coming through my Discord microphone, which is kind of interesting. That's so freaking loud. No way. Ornaments unlocked? I think that's a new thing for their DLC. Alright, options. I've never had a game be so loud before. Okay. But like I said, it's coming over the Discord chat. So let me see if this is fixable. Yeah, sorry for the rip ear situation. Definitely not how I thought that would happen. I know what I can do. So this is Rodecaster main stereo. So why would that come over on the microphone? So that's this thing. Output routing. Sorry, I have to take a quick look to see if I can figure out the sound situation, because if I end up doing Wholesome Burst Live later, I'm gonna have to fix it there too. So if I kill this, can you still hear the game sound? It looks like it no longer comes over on Discord. But then the question is, like, I don't think I go over on Discord. Everything's so complicated. Okay, that means Discord's probably getting the wrong thing in general. All right, we're doing a little bit of tech stuff right now. Very normal stream. Always have to have some kind of tech issue when it comes to a live stream. All right, so I have it through there. So like that test works. Talking is like as soon as I click out of voice and whatever, it instantly says that I'm not in the I'm not sending over through Discord. It's like really weird. Definitely not coming over on microphone. And then like if I talk right now, you can see PNG. I keep wanting to say PNGuber. PNG Tuber's working, but as soon as I click out of Discord, it's gonna just stop feeding it through, which really like makes absolutely no sense to me. That's extremely, extremely weird. Maybe close and reopen. Let's change the game on Twitch as well. Thank you for sitting through the tech issues, by the way. This game's not too complicated. It's very, very straightforward as an action roguelike. Action roguelite, I should say. It just has like a lot of systems to it. I wonder if I should start on a fresh save. for the sake of this bit, maybe that is the right move. But while Discord is loading, let me go ahead and do that. Because I know we did everything else on a fresh save. I remember pretty much everything there is to remember about this game, surprisingly. Oh wow, they just put you right in there. All right, Discord is struggling. It's like I don't remember having this many issues with Discord half the time. It's so funny that Discord is like now the thing that every single person uses. Whatever happened to like AIM, MSN Messenger, Skype? What about like communicating with people over Instagram? Is that not a thing anymore either? Everything's just gone to the wayside thanks to Discord? Stanislav. I don't think it's slave. Stanislav used to be a Final Fantasy 11 player. There used to be a lot of drama in regards to FF11 guild leaders and stuff like that, and I think Stanislav was part of that as well. I didn't play FF11 enough to become a guild leader, but I certainly was around to see a lot of drama unfold, which is, you know, is different back then. I think it was entertaining for sure, but nowadays, like, I'd rather not be in an MMO if there's gonna be any kind of like drama between members. All right, one more time. We may have to opt out of PNG tuber for a little bit because I cannot get Discord to open to save my life. Oh, there's no double jump in this game? It's kind of weird. I always find it weird to play an action roguelike that, oh, double jump is possible. Wait, it didn't show up until now. Interesting. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that it's always weird to play R2 to dodge. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. Primary ability right shoulder. No, it says dash is on B. Maybe I changed it at some point. Yeah, I must have done that myself. Alright. I always found the primary attack in this game to be a little odd, just to say that. No contact damage. Sorry, just checking Discord. It's like a blank screen. You can bounce on enemies by pressing A in the air. Oh, they put pogo in this. So you can up slash and pogo. Apparently, I found the prize of the Chaos Primordial Soup. Okay, basic sword. So if I remember correctly, this game is basically you're playing the King of Darkness and you are going through the multiverse or something. There's different civilizations that you go to, like, for each individual level, and then there's like chaos entities and stuff like that. Oh wow, they can go straight up. Not me about to die on the first map. There's chaos entities and whatnot. And it becomes like fairly interesting. I think probably the worst part about the game is maybe its gameplay. And I don't mean that in a toxic way. But like when you think about why is a game in the D tier, sometimes, oh my god. Sometimes it's all about little things like gameplay. Now, funny enough, this dev is extremely good at platforming. Because I think the first game they ever made was a Metroidvania. Oh, wow, you go far. I think their current game that they just made is a precision platformer, which again, when you think about platforming, same idea. It's the thing they're really good at. I do not believe... I was looking to the left. I do not believe there's health pots, at least not right now. Scripted death, I'm sure. We got nothing, apparently. We got the seed. A single seed. The future of not even humanity, because I don't think this guy cares about humanity, really. He just wants to rule everything. Even if that other thing is like other dimensions. I guess like technically you're playing as a villain. How's my life before the Curse of Chaos? I don't even remember it. Being immortal is starting to bore me. This is leaderboards, I believe. And then this is your own palace, and you can do some stuff in there. Nothing that we can do right now. Tribute to the Cursed Monarchs. It needs dark matter to fill it up to improve our skills. So this is our roguelite right here. One of many. I don't think that like having a bunch of different systems for your roguelite automatically puts it into like a lower tier. But you all are gonna kind of catch on to a pattern here. Saitama? Are you gonna catch on to a pattern where like some of the tiers for the roguelite tier list, like the bottom stuff, has so many systems and so much currency in it. That it's like, there's no way you can actually have all of this at the same time. But here we are. Goblin? Ibeshe. This little Yoda looking thing is how you basically spawn into a new roguelite dungeon. The way how the game works is that you gather seeds, and each individual seed is a run of the game. And it's a pretty genius system where the seed itself has a bunch of modifiers that you can increase and decrease. It sends you to specific levels. I think there's like chaos levels as well that it'll send you to. It's almost like you're doing maps in Path of Exile, where like the map itself is the run. And as we're going through a run, there's like a purple meter at the top, and that purple meter is our level up. Like as soon as that fills, we will go to the next level up. Not like actual level to play on. I think I get HP. Maybe I get damage. There are affixes that you can put on your weapon. Regenerate 1% every 12 seconds. I recycled it. Oops. The monster spawning like right at the entrance is a little weird. I guess that's more of a Metroidvania kind of thing. Like you can imagine Hollow Knight would have the same crap to it. No hold to attack, by the way. I am actually spamming the button, and it is not good for your thumb. Yeah, I did press R1 to pick it up. It didn't actually pick it up. Yo, Paddy! Replace involves breaking the weapon you currently have. Paddy, 15 years! Happy New Year to both you and Black Polar Bear. Good to see you all. Hope you're having a good Wednesday so far. The animations for the attack, it's like... oh god, I respect it. But man, is it kind of funny to look at. But like I said, the actual... oh wow, that hit me. The platforming in this game is probably the best part. But as I said, this is in the D tier right now, so consider, like, is this truly D tier territory? I'm also realizing this game suffers the same thing that Death or Treat suffers from, where the monster will just walk away from you while you're beating on it. And something attacks you from across the screen. But I swear, like, if I'm hitting some guy in the back, he should probably turn around at some point. Saddest roulette? This is buying. Sure. So my sword can take 2 things on it. Yeah, if you're a Hollow Knight fan, they got everything for you. You got Pogo. Oh, I didn't realize I was standing on something. You got the Pogo. I think that's the extent of the Pogo. I don't have any skills yet. Not really, anyway. I don't remember when you even unlock skills. It's like another button. Oh my god. Alright, that's our healing. But like I said, we don't have a health pot. So that is all the healing we're gonna be able to see for a long time. Roguelite game, I'm sure we'll get the option at some point. Reduce all damage taken to 1 for 3 seconds. Self triggers on hit, durations halved. So this is like a fruit that's a consumable that I can put on down. I guess that's where the health pot would go if I had one. Oh my god, really? That attack is so weak, but I think there's a mechanic to it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if I do Y, I can X button to teleport to it. It doesn't really do much for combat. But some of the platforming, we do have to actually use that. You also can kill yourself if you're not careful. The bosses in this game are okay. Some are better than others, for sure, in terms of, like, how cool the boss is. But I don't think this game's supposed to be taking itself seriously anyway. There's a lot of memes in the game, references to anime and stuff like that, so it's not all about... oh, God. It's not all about being, like, super serious, some kind of, like, Hollow Knight kind of deal. I think that's the exit. And I want to say this is a game where you want to full clear, because you do level up by killing monsters. See, like, that platforming right there is kind of fun. The monster turning around after I start beating on it, it's a little weird. It's just walking away. Ooh. Not gonna lie, I didn't know what to do about that. Oh, okay. Like I said, they are geniuses when it comes to platforming. There's a teleport system, right? Yeah. Okay, I remember. I don't know how much I lose on death, unfortunately. Is that what they wanted me to do? Pogo over the monster? Because I don't think so. Wait the cooldown out? I don't think this is right. I messed it up anyway. Like, that's cute. How good that is for a roguelite, I have no idea. But it is like a relatively cute thing to see. For sure. Oh wow, they can throw up. Not vomit, but just literal throw up. That still sounds like vomit. Alright, one more room. As I said, I think it's a good idea to full clear in here. Though we did have some complaints about other roguelites that you can just like walk straight through and not care about killing anything. The fact that there's treasure chests definitely make it feel a lot better to full explore. Oh, I need this. Like, I kind of hate when the monsters just run away like that. At least this guy kind of turns around once I get too close. I don't know what that is. It's gotta be just the AI isn't like super great, or maybe it is great. Maybe they don't want it to turn around and fight you. Maybe it's one of those games where, yeah, the whole point is to sneak attack every monster. Chaos Portal is how you get to the next biome. Usually these are locked. You can't just like go straight into it. You have to kill an elite or something on the map. Sound dev. That's like not half bad for audio. Yo, Ethan, good to see you. Did Discord ever open? It didn't. Interesting. So I was gonna say, this biome doesn't look familiar, but I think it's Italy Part 2. So basically, imagine every biome has a stage 1 and a stage 2. So we're currently on Italy stage 2. I mean, that was kind of interesting. Ooh. Love that. Such a weird monster. I assume that it heals things around it. Why am I illuminated? Almost looks like I have a buff or something, but I don't think I do. I definitely don't have a relic that buffs me. The character can jump very high. Oh my god. I do remember that as one issue of this game, is a lot of the flying monsters will fly away from you, which it doesn't sound like it's an issue, it sounds like good AI, but what ends up happening is that they'll fly off screen and start attacking you from off screen too. Heal 25. I'll just use it now. Remember, this is in the D tier. Oh my god, the explosions. Nice. The first time I ever used sword throw for good reason. Freeze must be OP in this game. Look how fast he runs. Crap. Yeah, if you all see any detail where you're like, oh snap, V, this is actually kind of sick, definitely let me know, because we're gonna need that information for the tier list. Start challenge. Oh wow. Wow, this is awful. I had to kill the angel because it was healing everything. But that was an awful lot, right? Scripted death? At least we don't lose anything, right? Is there a set criteria that makes something a D tier? I mean, the answer is no. If I were to look at things that are currently in the D tier and consider like, okay, is there a pattern here? I guess it would be better to look at the F tiers, right? What's the pattern in the F tier? Grind. The more grind, the worse if it's not for good reason. Map size. If it takes too long to do anything, or if the map is too big for no reason. Satisfaction is another thing. How satisfied are you after either dying or winning? Because in some cases you win and you don't actually want to play anymore. You're like, I've seen all I need to see. My next attempt at the game will be exactly the same. If you die, it could be not satisfying, where it's like, I actually got nothing out of dying, and now I don't even want to play the game anymore. So in the D tier, we have some things where it's like, there is probably a fun game here. Maybe the roguelite or the roguelike is not very good. Maybe something about the combat's not very good, but the rest of the game is. Maybe the art's very good. But the actual gameplay isn't as great. Maybe there's really good ideas in the game, but none of them actually hit the mark. Like, they don't execute on the ideas. It's a mix of a lot of that kind of stuff, I think. If you were, I hope you weren't looking for some tangible, recreatable, scientific evidence. This is another roguelite mechanic. It utilizes a different currency in order to get starting gold. Trees of Eternity is actually important. And then percent dark matter gained. The dark matter, as we all know, shame on you if you don't know this, dark matter is used here for percent damage, percent crit chance, and 10 max HP. This is the kind of meta that we don't actually like, but here we are. Incremental increases until we get to the point where the game is actually winnable. New weapon, basic scythe. I don't know what that gun was. That's a different weapon. I don't know why it showed me the gun. Alright, let's go back in. You can also craft together your seeds in order to make like a better seed. So again, like, just like Path of Exile, each seed has modifiers to it. So if I put together both of these, oh, it's 3. If I put together all 3 of these, all they do is give 5% money. On fusion, it gives me 10% money. Rarity bonus times 2, whatever that means. So, like, I think that's actually fun. Oops. So in terms of, like, why is it not F tier? Because this part right here is actually fun. Maybe the real measurement is, like, how many fun things can you find? Start everything in the F tier, and then go up for every single fun thing you find. If I remember correctly, the scythe is not very good. Weaken enemies, reducing their damage. Apply burn based on your base damage. Sure. Oh snap, Tales of Iron 2 is coming out soon. I just saw that as a, what? Where did that come from? Okay, the scythe is slower, but it has much better reach, it seems. See, stuff just flies at you from off the screen. I don't think I like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with having flying monsters in your game, but where are these coming from? How do they know I'm there? Alright, we can make this. New seed obtained. Oh wow, that's a sick move. Very expensive. I assume this is meta related. Like, you can't ever afford this stuff until you start leveling up your character. Terminator unlocked. We are on a fresh save, because I think it's important to do fresh saves whenever we do roguelite tier list. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. The way Scythe is supposed to work is that you tag monsters, and then you press triangle and they take damage based on their curse stack. But I don't think it does any damage at all. Like, couldn't I have just attacked it and it would have died? Reduce all damage taken by 1. 2-1. That one's a little weird because it gets used automatically if you get hit. And if I don't get hit a second time, then I'm not ever reducing that damage. Has no healing properties, but you get max health. It used it automatically because my inventory was full, apparently. If there's something coming from off the screen, there should be a notification. Do you think that needed a notification? I mean, it didn't actually attack me until it was within range. But some games would still have like a skull pointing in a direction, so that way you know, oh, there's something directly above you. Like, I can look at the mini-map, The minimap does say that information, but I think there's still, for flying monsters specifically, maybe a need to know that they're coming. Maybe. I don't know, that's just me. Combat looks like Have a Nice Death. The transition between places looks like Hollow Knight. Yeah, so like I was saying, this dev's first game was a Metroidvania. Funny enough, this game is a spin-off of their Metroidvania. In some cases, some of the stuff from the Metroidvania is literally in this game. This is OP, I think. Freeze on hit? Does that make you invincible? Like, look at this. I know it's... Wow. I got hit. I guess they didn't stop their attack when they were frozen. Anyway. Some of the mechanics from their Metroidvania are literally in this game. I don't want to say copy-pasted, because it's their game. They can copy-paste whatever they want. But you can see the influence of Metroidvania. Maybe not right here, but when I was using the sword and doing the teleportation. I do like the idea of going like area to area to find treasure chests. It definitely makes me feel like I'm actually on the map for a reason. Execute increases your critical chance by 10%. The increase lasts for 2 seconds for each enemy you kill. Execute is this thing, the triangle button. I think I'd rather have this. I do lose everything that I got thus far. Why does this feel worse somehow? I wonder if someone would say that the combat is similar to Hollow Knight. Like in Hollow Knight, all you can do is this, right? What's the difference? Like I was over here, oh my god. I was over here saying that combat feels and looks a little weird. Like I can pogo too. Same thing as Hollow Knight. Tell me it's different. You can't. Not really? What do you mean, not really? Corporate is the same image. Oh, you didn't know I could do that. V, all I thought is you hit like a fly swatter. Since when could you teleport? Well, the thing is that I really have no good reason to do it very often. Like in this fight right here, why would I do that? Against this thing? Look how much damage it does. It's really just for the movement part. But even then, like, face to face with a monster, do you really have to do that movement tech? Probably not, right? That's the exit? Wow, that was a short biome. That's gonna take us to Tokyo Stage 2. Animations are a little janky, but in a good way. And that was probably on purpose, to be honest. Like I said, this game actually makes a lot of jokes. I don't think it takes itself super seriously. And maybe that's like not D tier, if you think about it that way. Map is sort of Dead Cells-ish. I can see that. Maybe more Rogue Legacy than Dead Cells. See how that thing was about to go off the screen? That's like really annoying. Ooh, 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 ooh. Crap! Any item in the game that heals you is OP. I'm getting 1 health per... 1 health every 12 seconds. That's OP. It's 1% actually, so... in the grand scheme of things, you get healed a full. Unlucky. Kinda cool monster design though. I think if this dev can do anything right, it's platforming and literal monster design. I'm not talking about the monsters attacks. Just the actual look of the monster, the art. Oh, you all haven't even seen Frieza yet. They have Frieza in this game. I'm telling you, this game is not to be taken seriously. We've already seen Saitama from One Punch Man. I forgot they have Frieza. And they have Eren Yeager. No spoilers, please. No spoilers. Something about these roguelite devs and their obsession with anime, it somehow makes it into the game that they're making. It's really funny. Do I have a space? I do. I don't know how often I crit, so I'm gonna save my money. You could get more regeneration and heal 2% every 12 seconds, but I'd rather just save. So we have to collect keys to get to the next stage, which is right here. I cannot open this without the last 2 keys. So you cannot just skip everything in this game. You do have to actually do something, which is, in my opinion, a good thing. We just played Death or Treat yesterday, where I could literally walk by every monster and it doesn't matter. Almost at all. In fact, because there's no contact damage, most monsters didn't even react to me walking by them. It's like I was going through the streets of Tokyo with the side of New York City. They actually don't care. I could be butt-ass naked, and the monsters wouldn't care. And I don't think I like that. Not in an action roguelite anyway. I hate when they're stuck in the wall. And it's not stuck, it's a flying monster. It's using the wall to its advantage, actually. Yo, Silksong who? Imagine waiting for Silksong when you could just be playing this. I'm gonna wait, because I think I still have a free weapon on this map somewhere. Crap. Oh my god, that wasn't worth it. And I still fell? It's over. I should have just done that in the first place. Jesus. Like I said, they are very good at platforming. Oh wow, that was actually empty. Silksong this year for sure. Do you want Silksong this year? What if you should wait longer? What if Team Cherry was like, I know you want Silksong, but I promise you, you don't want Silksong yet. That was very expensive. This year will be okay. I've waited long enough. Even if the game is unfinished, this year is fine. I will be okay with it being a little unfinished. As long as I can get my... See, this is attacking from off screen. I know this is an exclamation point, but imagine if there was more than one monster. Wake up, hun, new seed just dropped. If it cooks anymore, it'll get burnt. I respect that. Increase 25% damage dealt and 100% damage taken, but you recover health for every hit. That seems reasonable. As long as I don't get one-shotted. Wait, am I not healing? Recover 0.09% health for every hit below 50. Increase your damage for every 1% above 50. It is not 100% healing at all times. But at least we're doing even more bonus damage. I'm like a dangerously funny thumbnail. I increased my damage and beat the game. Whoa. Holy. I wish I could do this on D-pad. I can only do analog stick for some reason. I don't know if that was necessary. Actually, if you're running Scythe, how do you even do that? Unless Scythe has like bonus airtime? I feel like Scythe users are at a disadvantage. There's also a gun in this game as a primary weapon. The gun can't teleport either. Okay, so it actually took me a long time to get through this biome, but I think that's okay. Because I got a lot of worth out of it. My damage is pretty high. And then... gonna go here. Get ourselves... status roulette. And then we go down. Is the healing like Risk of Rain where you can heal to full any second? Or is it like Isaac where you slowly lose health? So in Risk of Rain, most of your healing are just random drops or an item that you've picked up. And Binding of Isaac is the same thing, right? Most of your healing comes from health that, like hearts that you'll find. So yeah, there are hearts that I find as I kill monsters, and I can buy healing from a shop. There's not really a health pot. However, I can find a shop that sells what is similar to a health pot, which is a seed of some kind. Okay, so that's actually it. I don't really have... Oh, I might have enough to buy that other seed. I do. So yeah, this I can use to heal myself as a consumable item. Otherwise, I have to kill stuff and hope that the RNG lines up. All right, exit's open. So that was stage 2 Tokyo. Now we have to fight Tokyo's boss. Again, as I said, this game is not overly serious, so the boss is also not overly serious. Umehara. What's the... Oh my god, what's the thing from Street Fighter? I know it's Akuma, but I keep wanting to say Shinsengumi. I don't know if it's the organization that like M. Bison and all the evil folks are a part of. I gotta get caught up on my Street Fighter lore. I'm a little behind. The rumors are true. A powerful warrior has come to our village. Everyone is welcome here if they can prove themselves in combat. Maybe, see, it's supposed to be funny, I think. Her technique looks effective, but it's a diamond that needs polishing. That's where the Hayakaze is for. Each fight is a lesson in itself. You must show your warrior spirit by overcoming one last test. Exactly. Your skills are extraordinary. I want to delve into them. I want to share the Hayakaze. That's it, right? Hayakaze. Alright. I might die here, because I don't remember how this fight goes. Not every boss does this. It's only this boss. I was gonna say, did we stun lock him? Remember, we gotta rate this on the tier list. I got hit by that, there's no way. It's like actually fighting Akuma in Street Fighter 6. 200 damage? There's no hold to attack, by the way. I actually have to spam. It's super annoying. Crap, the stuff off screen. He wasn't doing the dive kick? Oh my god. He was like hidden underneath his own lightning blast. I got outplayed. So again, when we talk about satisfaction, I died here. If you aren't satisfied and you actually don't want to play the game anymore, that puts it pretty low on the tier list. Interestingly enough, like that didn't make me want to play it less. I kind of want to play it a little bit more. It also helps to get like drip fed a little bit of pogs here and there. So let's say it was just a vanilla roguelite. You do combat, you die to the boss, you go back to the hub. You need something to make you say, I want to keep going. What is that something? Maybe it's this. Maybe you're like, oh snap, I have 10 more HP. Of course I want to keep playing the game. Maybe it's this. If I had golden bars, I could actually do something here. I don't know where you get gold bars from. This is something that I don't have yet. Maybe it's this. Maybe you're like, if only I had 10% more dark matter. They added gambling? Now I gotta keep playing the game. Like, other games fail to do this, and I'm not saying that this is perfect, but you gotta have some kind of drip feed into your IV tube. I don't remember what this is. Interested in the genetic disruptor, one of my latest creations. It's still in the testing phase, but I'll gladly let you try it. I designed it to alter the properties of the seed. It allows you to transmute genes, add or remove influences, or decode them. So yeah, this is the other thing that's like fun, I would say, is not every seed is a common seed. You can find epic seeds. Maybe there's legendary seeds. So Fusion says it's 300 blue things. You can mutate it. Oh, I have 300 in my inventory, I think. So mutation didn't do anything? Am I blind? Let's try something a little higher rarity. Okay, it changed the lethal genes. So like if I didn't really want to deal with enemies' health bar, I could try to re-roll it to get less health on enemies. But now I have like more trap damage taken. So that's like fun, I think. We'll go in for one more. What I don't know is like, what level should you be on? I got level 9 stuff to show up. Surely they don't expect me to go straight into level 9. I'd say that's probably one issue, is like, how do you gauge how far up you can go? If it's based on weapon quality, for example. Like, these are just level 1 basic weapons. Castlevania who? I mean, I could kill basic bats. Don't log off until we get the gambling. That's health. That does absolutely nothing. It's like I shouldn't even bother pressing the button, really. I'm broke. See how the monster just keeps walking away from me? How is that a thing? Every monster should react to it getting beat on. I don't know what game decided that that's not necessary. But we've seen too many of those between the D and F tier where that's like an actual thing. I mean, we seem to be doing okay in level 9. Famous last words. I do think we're supposed to get one more button, though. I don't know if it's based on spending gold bars. I just don't remember when we unlocked that technology. I think I pick up this stuff automatically. Whoa, was that actually gonna hit me? You seemed a little far, not gonna lie. Would not be a roguelite game without a Castlevania looking map. Bloodborne. Bloodborne 2 and or HD remaster right here. Why wait? Sony ain't gonna give it to you, don't worry. We got Bloodborne at home. Okay, this was a dead end. I don't know how I feel about like the real dead ends. Like there should be a chest in here, bare minimum. But maybe it's based on the seed. Like I do have an epic seed that I use, but maybe you could find a seed that has like added chest spawn rate or something. Another dead end. Like, you could say that not every room needs a reward, but I think some of the best roguelites, every single room has purpose to it. Even if it's just like, oh, you could find the super secret, like Binding of Isaac, if you just explore a little bit more. Yo, Pleasantly Twisted just logged into Dead Cells. Shoutouts to a good friend of our community. All of this stuff, there's not really a lot for me to talk about. It's not too much different than what we've already seen. I think things start to really change once you beat the first boss and enter the chaos area. And then I think the storyline moves a little bit because of that. Wow, I got hit. It's a little surprising. Basically, what's gonna happen with the storyline leading all the way up to getting your first win is understanding how chaos works and trying to, almost like you're trying to fight the old ones, the old gods. It's gonna turn into one of those kind of situations, which is cool. I actually like that a lot. It just takes you a little bit to get there, because I think you need meta to actually win. And then, of course, as you level up seeds, enemy health is gonna go up, trap damage goes up. It only ever gets more difficult. But maybe you can craft a seed in a way that's actually not that hard. Like, you can make a high-level seed easier with crafting. That would be kind of fun. Yo, Feline, good to see you. That literally does nothing. There is incentive to kill everything because you actually level up. Right now, we're level 6. If you look at the top right of my screen. That's synergy. This scythe does more damage per status effect on the monster. That's the exit. I believe our money carries over, so we'll just leave. Don't buy anything. So this is gonna put us into level 2 Transylvania. Stage 2 Transylvania. And then after this, we have a boss to fight. Dead Cell's looking real different. Return to Castlevania DLC right here. New enhanced Thorny. I like can't get up here. Not them buffing the Thorny. Like, I don't even want to test the damage from the back. Alright, 1 key, 4 keys total. Monsters are just standing there. They do not care about getting hit. Same, actually, same. Visually, it's not that bad. Like, it sometimes looks a little janky. Like, the character's animation, like, why does he do this? Y'all see that? It's like every time I stop running, he has a little woo moment. Woo. Woo. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Wow, that's a bloody bat. Speed run. As I jump off the map. So obviously, if we're doing roguelite tier list, one thing that you may be wondering is, V, if this game's in the D tier, what's wrong? I mean, I'm not gonna go out and say what I think is wrong right now. I'm gonna leave it to you to think about the gameplay you're seeing right now. And then try to think about what could be better. What's missing? What hits, what doesn't hit? It might be the case where it's not gonna get better until we start beating bosses and chaos shows up. V, I'm not saying this is not D until I see Frieza. If I see Frieza, instant S tier. Killing with a crit heals you. Oh, we have to sell. It like cancels its little poison ball. Alright, that's healing. Yeah, you might be saying, V, I literally see nothing wrong with the game right now. This is solid. Ow. That did nothing. Did anyone take any damage at all? I'm so tired of the triangle button on Scythe. You don't like how meta locked it is? For some games, the meta is the game, though. What if I were to tell you that the whole point of this game is to farm? So that you can do higher level seeds. We're on level 9 as a seed. Let's wait. In case there's a free weapon. Oh my god! It's the hardest. Wow, this thing did not care that I was beating on it. Wow, that did no damage. I dare say the point of the game may be to farm so that you can do higher level seeds. Path of Exile, Diablo, it's all the same stuff. The whole point is to farm gear so you can do harder level areas to farm more gear. They found out how to do that in a roguelite. All you have to do is make it fun somehow. Venom. Exchange gem. So I can put a gem onto this and keep it. That's actually legit. I don't think I was doing that at first. I think I was just breaking the weapon. Oh, is it not reflect? It's like if the monster gets hit from the back, it extends the spikes. But realistically, it doesn't actually hurt you. Wow. Okay, TIL. I thought they buffed the Thorny, but apparently it's fine. I hate flying monsters. It's like the monster is actually, the AI is designed to fly away from you as you go to fight it. And I know, like, that makes sense. Why would a flying monster just stay there? I feel like in most video games, they don't fly away from you. Like that. Like most games, that Spectre would have stopped to cast its spell. I couldn't dodge roll. Oh my god. I got blown up. I can't hit it. How's the meta supposed to help me? So far, the only meta I've gotten is like plus 20 HP. The maps, they seem a little big. I don't know if the game doesn't want you to full clear, but you have to find the keys. It's like I kind of have to full clear at least a little bit just to find the key. But I feel like this biome's taking forever. And I'm not really going that slow. I think it's just the nature of these Rogue Legacy style games where you have to go room to room to find the individual keys. And sometimes the passages don't line up, and sometimes you don't have a teleport. I can probably buy one of these. 5% chance to auto kill? Oh, snap. Does it work on bosses, though? No. I'm bleeding? Well, it's nice knowing you. Chat, we tried. I still say I feel somewhat satisfied, though. Like, if I were to die before reaching the boss, unless it's BS, I'm still satisfied thus far. I'm not satisfied with these maps. Like, this dev is really good at platforming, but I think the procedural generation and where the teleports spawn, it's like a little rough. But I wouldn't be surprised if Rogue Legacy is no worse. And I think we have that in the A tier right now. All right, last room. Pray for healing. I don't really have high hopes for this boss if I remember what it is. I mean, you can kind of look at the map and have a good idea of what the boss is gonna be, right? It's not spoilers, I think. I can't see them. Both monsters were off screen. Oh, wow. All right. No healing. I don't have any space to do either of these. I think we're screwed. I think I basically have to do this hitless. I also think this boss heals itself if it hits you. You'll find certain items only accessible through the exchange of dogma. Yo, what's this? This looks familiar. No slow walk in this game. The music, though? Count Zender. I expected to find you in your library as usual, not resting after your last hunt. Looking like Dr. Strange over here. You know better than anyone that only knowledge and a full stomach can make immortality more bearable. Yeah, we're both immortal, I guess. If it's blood you're after, here you'll find as much as you wish. A beast that prowls the base camp at night. Dozens of corpses wake up every morning with marks on their necks. Intolerable. I'm innocent, he's saying. It ain't me. I didn't do nothing. Don't play dumb with me. If you're sitting there, it's thanks to me. I can take you out of the way at any time. Yeah, see, Dracula works for us. Xander. This ain't no Dracula, this is Xander. Alright. Chat, we're freaking dead. No way! I didn't expect a bullet. I thought maybe like some bats would fly out and then like chase after me or something like that. He just shot me. Yo, but we got stuff. Not a lot. Not even enough to unlock gambling. So yeah, that's the basic gist of Summon Aeterna, except for the chaos part. I guess, like, to be honest, well, we did get something new just now. We got pistols. I was gonna say, like, we haven't really seen anything new yet. They're, like, really drip feeding it to me. Don't understand why the picture of your character has black hair, but the character has white hair. Gotta find the deep lore. I think it might be over here with Alfred. Maybe Alfred will tell us something. I'm not allowed? It even has the question mark over here. Interesting. Fellart, are you saying that that's a -1 on the tier list for you? I'm just gonna show the pistol real quick. We did get not enough currency to get into here. Dude, we did it! Crit damage, defense, percent healing, percent running speed. Soon we will be unkillable. Where's the gun? Alright, so the gun looks like this. It has a reload mechanic. The angle? 45 degrees of English. That's crazy. You can reload on your own with RB and then Y button. Yo. And then we haven't unlocked anything else. Unfortunately. We're gonna have to... Oh, what's this? A guest book. It's a record of each and every germinated seed. I can review the challenges that I've already overcome to focus on what I have pending. So I guess if like... If the percentages are maybe you unlock something by using things more often. No, this is probably like how far you got in the run. Because we died to the boss on both of these, so the boss must be 18%. So it's just a run record. But at least we were able to do 4 different seeds. And then we added a new seed, world seed. I thought I saw something else though. It almost looked like a dish. Like the kind of things at the eatery that they have the pies in. It's like the glass dish that you can put the glass top on top of so no one steals your pie. I thought I got one of those, but I don't see it. Unless like it just contained a bunch of currency. It's not on the right side of the screen either, so it must not be anything, not yet. Or I lost it when I died, one of the two. So yeah, tier list. Summon Aeterna. This game's tough. It feels like you can't even rate it off the first 2 hours of gameplay. I feel like the game actually needs 4 hours of gameplay before you can rate it. Personally, I have... Sorry, that's a little loud. I have 12 hours in Summon Aeterna. And from what I've played of it, like, I want to keep it in the D tier, but I will put up a poll so you all can have a little bit of say as to what you think about it. Rate Summon Aeterna. It is Summon. A, B, C, D, F. It's definitely not F tier. It has some good ideas. Absolutely. It's just a matter of like how quickly can you get to the good ideas? And how much farming do you have to do before the new ideas actually start? Fun to watch someone play, but having played it, it's not all that fun. No Gal saying they played a ton of it. No Gal, now's your time. Yeah, I think there is fun in there. Like the ideas that we talked about in regards to the world seeds and all of that stuff. I think there are actually some good ideas that are fun. How quickly you get to the fun, though, is probably the most hard-hitting question. How soon do I get to access fun? All right, let's get into Eyes in the Dark. This is also in the D tier. More fun if you played the first game, the Metroidvania. I'm not disagreeing with you. I do see some of the mechanics are like blended together. If it's just story-based, then that's something that we definitely don't have access to. Cast your votes, people. Cast your votes. Only you can decide if it's still in the D tier. Chat, we have a world premiere game. Chat, I should have checked to see how long ago I've played this game. It's been quite a while. Easily 2 years. I don't remember if I played this keyboard and mouse. I think this is another game where art hard carries. And that's not to say that, like, you're not allowed to have good art. I think you can play this controller. I just hate games that are like jump with R2, dodge with R1. But it's a twin stick shooter, so like that's the reason why. It's almost like I'd rather play it keyboard and mouse. Eyes in the Dark, the curious case of Victoria Bloom. Look at the art. Inglando. Pre-EU. I don't believe this is voice acted. It's the opposite, actually. It's made like a silent film. At least I don't have to click. This is actually this developer's first game, by the way. Published by Gearbox. The developer, I think, is working on a new game. Completely separate from this. I couldn't be happier that your mom has finally allowed you to come to visit Blue Mansion. As you know, our family is old. You're the youngest descendant of a long line of scientists, philosophers, thinkers, and tinkerers. And what wonder they have left in our ancestral home, your eyes. The map in the background is a parallax. Like, you can kind of see it. No, it's not a parallax. A parallax would mean it has like an actual infinite scroll. I think it stops and loads again, as if it's a video recording. Interesting. You don't deduct points from that. That's like not something that the average player cares about, and or will even notice. Only us here, me and then you all in the chat, only we notice that stuff. It's because we have a keen eye for roguelites. Every little detail we can uncover in an instant. Like, is my game frozen? No, it's not frozen. It's just been here for a long time. Perhaps waiting on me to press spacebar, but didn't actually say. I'm finally here. Grandpa should be around here somewhere. Yo, we're at like 120 FPS? This is sick. Day 352 of not playing synthetic is not soon enough to put on the tier list, unfortunately. That's gonna have to wait till 2026. The door's locked. Grandpa should be here. Must find my way in. It won't budge. Flashlight. I think I saw eyes in the dark. Whatever it was, flashlight will help me find the way in. So this game has it's a roguelite, but it has a very interesting mechanic to it where the darkness is fog of war. Like, it doesn't hurt you. Instead, it just obscures your vision. And what you need to do is you have to traverse through the map utilizing the flashlight. Now, at first glance, you might think to yourself, V, this looks like torture. If I have to do this all the time, that's gonna be painful. But because it's a roguelite, you will actually, emphasis on the light part, the way how the flashlight works will actually change as you play the game. I think that was currency, and I think my controller's vibrating. I think I need to defeat the monsters to open the door. Range is too short. There should be parts lying around for me to upgrade. So we have a range battery. I think it automatically equipped. Tab doesn't work. Yeah, it must have auto-equipped. Doesn't really feel like it was much farther, though. And some things, I guess, run from light as well. Not every light is a laser beam, either. They were able to make, like, some pretty interesting decisions in toying with the idea of light. That's... oh, snap. Wait, that actually worked. I'm kind of surprised about that. The door's sealed again. The monster is even farther away. Do we get just more range? Yes. I mean, hey. Some of the games we play, the answer is literally just more bullet and bigger bullet. So how dare 3 times range not be, a thing? It's got some satisfying sounds to it, though. Sound dev absolutely popped off here. It's like I'm playing, Luigi's Mansion. Slots are unlocked through the tinkering menu. So every flashlight can get 1 bulb. You already upgraded the range that's reflected on the stat screen. We have 2 slots already. We need to get the 3rd slot for 100 spark. Am I tripping? Can you not just hold it down? I see. Basically, assume the mouse doesn't do anything at all. Huge! You got Sonic X Shadow Generations, but you gotta finish Crash 4, the Souls-like of platformer games. If you've never played Sonic Generations, period, it definitely is my favorite Sonic game, but only because it has all of my other favorite Sonic games in it. I honestly feel like Sonic X Shadow Generations is the perfect Sonic game. Maybe you're not like a super fan of Sonic Adventure 2 and you still only like Sonic Mania. Maybe you're the opposite, where like, yeah, you grew up on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but your true heart and passion is on Sonic Lost World on Nintendo Wii. So, like, I think it has enough to hit every mark for every Sonic fan, which is, even in the case of Mario, like, I'm sure not every Mario, like, Super Nintendo, Super Mario Land player, I'm sure not all of them enjoy Mario Odyssey. And I'm sure Mario 64 fans may not enjoy New Super Mario Bros. Wii. However, I feel like all Sonic fans enjoy Sonic Generations. And then Sonic X Shadow Generations, the Shadow part, is probably the best 3D Sonic game they have ever done. It just oozes with style and also understanding of what a Sonic game should look like. There's not a lot of bad in it and not a lot of fluff either. Yo, we got a slingshot. It's a bloom slingshot. The light from your flashlight charges it. Is it like a power? Yeah, it's a right click. And it acts as a bomb. Okay. So again, like when you think about a roguelite, how do you make it different than literally everything else you've played? You gotta have some unique ideas. But even with enough unique ideas, it still has to be like a cohesive, fun game. And as a roguelite, it has to be... Yo, we got the dodge roll. As a roguelite, it also has to be replayable. And sometimes these games are just not replayable, even if they claim they are. A bulb key? Oh, to unlock a chest, maybe? I don't need another upgrade for my flashlight, but perhaps I can scrap this. So we're working with scrap as well as... Oh, scrap is the same as sparks. It's one currency. That's smart. How many games have we played for roguelite tier lists where dealing with multiple currencies was a thing? Sorry, 1 second, chat. I realized that I never got Discord to open. All right. So bulb keys open doors. Once again, it's light related. Oh, do I need a separate? Crap, should I have actually read that? Gives me a little bit of Ravita vibes. Ravita right now is in the A tier, I think. Oh, like the boss charged the bulb key. Okay. It's working. This game's also old. I believe this game came out in 2021 or something. I like the transition. Grandpa! Yuki! Watch out! Uh-oh. Get back! It's not safe! This piece of crap! I'm not leaving you! Rip Grandpa. Take the watch, it'll keep you safe. What kind of Attack on Titan kind of deal? No spoilers, please. No spoilers. F's in the chat for Grandpa. You don't just make it back from that. Act 1. So is this more of a campaign game with roguelite elements? Grandpa, come back. It took him away. I have to rescue him. A wardrobe costs us 40 books. Some machines. Enter the mansion. Edward Bloom, astronomer. So these are all of our ancestors, and they all have their own lore to them. Eugene. Oh wow, you can diagonal dash. Shoot, maybe I should be playing controller. I didn't know you could do all that. It's just R2 to jump has never been something that I was very good at. Unless it's Zone of the Enders. Like, it has to be a mecha game for me to actually be able to do that properly. So yeah, if this is like a campaign game... Oh crap, I don't know if we have Returnal on Roguelite tier list. Hang on, hang on. I just thought about that. Returnal's not up here. And that's not to say it's not a roguelike. In some ways, it's not a roguelike. However, it is like very much at the top of my list. Maybe it's part of the leave these out. I don't know. Maybe I do leave it out. Leave it for YouTube commenters to tell me that, V, how could you possibly leave out Returnal? So this is what a basic run of the game kind of looks like, at least for right now. And I'm gonna have to get used to the buttons. I don't do a lot of twin stick shooters, TBH. Chain lightning battery. And then we have to go in here. No. I don't quite know what the down arrow is supposed to be. It looks like I have the ability to go to the right. Foyer, this is the exit. This is how we leave. Increase projectile damage radius. I couldn't see what that was. Alright. Is there fast travel? I feel like there's likely no fast travel. They can go through walls? Alright, I'm a little boosted. We have a pick 3. The flashlight releases waves of slow-moving globes. This is gonna replace the backup bulb. Whip-like beam of light. Pulsating cone of light. Applies daze effect. How about just the whiplash? Maybe that has good synergy with our chain? That looks worse. How am I supposed to do anything with this? Alright, I don't think we can go through the door. The level design, it's a little weird. Oh crap, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we get a link to that tier list? Not until it's finalized, I would say. I actually don't think it's shareable to the public yet. Let me make sure we actually have everything equipped. So we have anomalies. How do I get to the tinkering menu? There's only so many buttons. How do I get to this screen? On controller. Why? Okay, so we do have chain lightning equipped, but it's kind of hard to tell if it does anything. Is Meta Ghost on that list? No, it's not. I don't have enough time in that game. I try to put games in here that I have a decent amount of hours in, or I have like a decent understanding of if the game is going to be good or not. And I know that it's kind of like weird to think about, but there's a lot of games I've played that in the first 20 minutes, I already know exactly how the game's gonna feel. Briefly hover in the air and move horizontally? That sounds sick. Wait, I got the same items here. Devs? Doesn't matter what game that you develop. If you are a dev, do not allow your shops to sell the same item. Almost ever. Press jump while in the air. Ah, okay. Wait, that's kind of sick. So basically the game didn't have relics in it too. All right. It's gonna say where'd my map go? So that was a dead end. I feel like I wasted my money with the chain lightning. It's like 2 damage. Insector? My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards until they got Giga nerfed. Basically, Insector Dragonfly to 0. Deck is literally unplayable. Oh, this is an actual boss. Okay. Use the flotation. Guys tried to use these bombs. The bombs are free. Oh my god. I'm not used to twin stick shooters. It's like every hit I take is because I just am not familiar with this genre. Oh, really? All right, so that filled up our key. That wasn't the one that got Grandpa. Crap. We got manor plans. Grandpa could be anywhere. Is this fast travel? Or I can go to other biomes. Transition room discovered. Guardian layer undiscovered. Interesting. So what, I can get back here if I wanted to? Like, assuming that I push ahead, because now I can actually leave if I want. Unlucky. Interesting that's bugs. Wonder what the deep lore decision is for it to be bugs. Really? Alright, we got some health back. Looks like I should be able to go into there. I was gonna say, is there bombs in this game? So as you all are watching this, remember, we're playing it because we want to see how this fares as a roguelike. Okay, so that's the transition room, so I can go back and forth. Nice. Perks and impediments. Opening the gate releases a massive burst of energy that produces a divergence in your timeline. Choose one perk or impediment set. Your choice will give you a benefit while also increasing the difficulty of the run. Perk and impediment effects are stackable. Gain a gadget, decrease max life, climb ropes faster, enemy projectile speed up, automatically collect sparks, shop items are more expensive. Some of these feel worthless to me. Like, automatically collect money around you? I already do that with just using the light bulb. Ropes, like maybe there's a mechanic there, well, that is important and I just haven't seen it yet. I think you always get this, regardless of the max health down. Unless it's a lot of max health. Fall slower, press jump button to activate in the air. I feel like hover boots is better. Actually, now that I think about it, if I can only hold one gadget, then gadgets aren't as strong as you think they are. So maybe gadget for max HP actually wasn't all that great. Wait, didn't I just fight you? No. Robo Sonic? Not Metal Sonic, two different things. See, like, I would have collected these automatically, but they don't go away. If anything, it's just a convenience thing. I like the music. Oh, it's like a dung beetle. River, it's not time. I don't know why you're asking for food. It's totally not food time. Alright, we don't need to increase our flashlight range yet. When dodging through enemies, applies daze effect. This is a module? Are modules different than gadgets? Wait, is it the same thing? Why is it the same item? Huh. I feel like that's like a no feedback thing. Like the devs have a good idea, but no one said that it doesn't completely work. Like it's not foolproof. Okay, so that goes here. So your gadgets have modules. It's like no one gave them that feedback, and I guess like that's my fault too. I did have the game, but I never gave feedback. I feel somewhat responsible. I was gonna say, am I burning? Music is good. Light trail module, leave a trail of damaging light when you dodge. Sure, I don't think there's any reason to not pick those up. This is shop. Projectile damage radius. Glimmer effect. The glimmer effect increases flashlight damage. We don't need new shoes. So that went on the slingshot, actually. Okay. What was the chat verdict on the last game? D rank for Summon Aeterna. We have yet to surprise the chat with a... Actually, to be fair, Ravenbound. Ravenbound was actually a surprise hit. People seem to like it better than my F ranking or whatever. And again, most of these games are going to be games you all have never seen before. At least I hope. If anyone has played Eyes in the Dark, the story of one... God, I can't even think of the whole name. Eyes in the Dark, the story, the curious case of one Victoria Bloom. If someone has actually played this, feel free to let me know, because I will assume it's not the case. Yo, they got Tarkov looting in here? That's sick. No room, apparently. Jump height is interesting. Challenge Rift. Yeah, most maps I don't really have to clear out darkness. Just interesting. It's like only on these maps. So we were worrying that we may have to do this cleansing way too often. It seems to only happen in areas like this. Alright. I probably didn't have to do it that way. I could probably see it from in here. Yeah, okay. I mean, that saved me from getting hit on the way up. Like I said, they can figure out how to make me not have to cleanse too much. I don't mind doing it, but there's definitely a way to make it kind of overbearing, I think. Slingshot shoots a slow-firing firefly in a straight line. This is gonna replace my basic projectile. Oh, I thought that was 2 firecrackers. Fast firefly in a straight line, explodes in a radius. I'm sure that there's like synergy that you want to make. So like right now, we have glimmer damage times 2. So maybe the explosion is better. But we have no idea. Maybe it ain't even that serious. Alright. Shoot, where'd you go? We're in the foyer. My key's not charged. Brewdor. Old parlor feels like it was built for some grand old noble family. Why are there monsters? A big one's ahead. It smells horrible. Sheesh. Oh, wow. This is real. Oh, my new bomb kind of sucks. So it fires out very slowly. Crap, I shouldn't have done it that way. I do take damage from the mandibles. It moves! Send all 4. Like, I can't get any closer without taking damage. My range sucks. Good thing we got that jump modifier. Nice. How do the controls feel? The dash looks a bit odd. So, I don't play a lot of twin stick shooters, just to say that. I don't want to say that it doesn't control well, because I don't think that's true. And I think the dash looks weird because it's supposed to be an 8-way dash. Like, I can dash in any direction. And you can get perks to, like, extend your dash radius. At the end of the dash, I'm invulnerable for, like, half a second. So, like, I think all those levers, when you don't have things that change it, like, by default, it probably looks a little weird. I should probably heal. That being said, outside of jumping and dashing, everything else actually feels really fine. Like, I have 100% control over where I aim this. The bomb, I can throw in any direction I want as well, but I have no bombs to really show that. It took me a little bit to understand what the map wants me to do because some areas are behind doors. I'd say really my only complaint right now is sometimes the combat feels a little slow, but like it's a burn. I'm not like shooting bullets, we're burning enemies. And I guess like if you think about a twin stick shooter, you're usually burning a monster to death, right? Wrong exit. Do I have to jump? That was weird. Fully recharged projectiles before facing bosses. Spikes do more damage. Same thing, but upgrades cost more. double projectile aim time. So that helps me do my R1. That's like not necessary. I feel like I don't want any of this. Which is like kind of odd. But maybe that's like, I don't understand what's strong for my character yet. So like that's my projectile. I don't really need to aim that. So like adding to projectile aim time is, I think, bullet time. I don't need bullet time for that. But again, it might be because I don't have a bomb that really cares about bullet time. Maybe I would in my next playthrough. Wow, I almost got hit, even still. Starting to get used to the controls a little bit better. Heal augment. Any projectile damage to dazed enemies will heal you. What slot does this go in? Here? Because like that sounds kind of okay. I think we daze on my bomb. Right? Glimmer. We do not have daze in the kit, not yet. Interesting that the text didn't show up. Level design is definitely cute. Like I can kind of see that I'm in a garden area. The whole point of the game is that you're in a mansion, and like the mansion will have different floors. And it does feel like that. Yo, my bomb's sick. Background doesn't clutter the gameplay. Several F-tier roguelikes have that. Yeah, when we were playing... Which one was it? It was before Time Survivors. Getsu Fumaden. Some of the viewers were like really not feeling all the stuff on the screen for Getsu. Like, it's a beautiful game, but to actually play it and have all of that happening, it was a little much. Well, I guess that's why you would want collection, like automatic collection. If I don't have hover boots, it might be kind of hard to pick this stuff up. Ow. Random room. Okay. Level design dev. But yeah, I can just suck all these up like it's Luigi's Mansion. Why would I want to collect those automatically? It's like the people who have to DoorDash even though they're fully capable of going up the street and grabbing it themselves. I'm not saying people who may have like a disability or people who may not have transportation. Like 100%, you can go and grab it. V, it's way too much traffic. You haven't seen my street at 6 p.m. Alright, fair. That I can get behind. I hate being stuck in traffic for basically a 2-minute trip. Like, if it's 2 minutes that turns into 20 minutes, I'm actually doing the DoorDash. 100%. Did this spawn? Maybe I don't do my bomb enough. I like opening up the cabinets like I'm looting in Tarkov. That's actually kind of fun to me. Any roguelite that lets me loot cabinets and drawers is actually like instant B tier. I don't even care what the gameplay is. I just want to loot stuff. Was it 2 rooms and a boss? No shop? That seems weird. Like, I definitely missed some content. I feel like hover boots in a game like this is actually OP. Why would you never take hover boots? River, I have nothing for you. It's not time. Hitless. He's cracked at the Victoria Bloom game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't lose at games like this. Ain't no way. I'm starting to worry about Grandpa. Same. That's new. I don't think there's a weird swirling portal before. I should get in. Maybe it leads to Grandpa. I wonder if I could have gone in without hitting this tombstone. That would have been a really, really big mistake. Boss seemed like a Metroidvania boss. I mean, a lot of roguelites are really designed from being Metroidvanias. It's just a matter of like, I couldn't do the level design and like actually piece everything together. So I broke it up into stages and called it a roguelike. We ain't in England no more. We ain't in name one city in England besides London. No more. Heathrow. Heathrow's not a city? What do you mean? Wait, is this gonna be like, no, it's a province or something? Is this like England maybe doesn't have the equivalency to a city like I think it does? It's a town at most? In that case, everything in England is a town except for London. Maybe even a village? It just happens to have an airport? That's why I know Heathrow is because of its airport. That's messed up. There's like 100,000 people in Heathrow. Hit me with a Birmingham at least? Fair. This looks like the Bloom family tree. Wait, is this Attack on Titan for real? Have the Blooms been fighting the Dark for generations like I am now? And just the last in the generations of Blooms to fight the Dark the Mansion. The mansion itself must have led me here to see this. And whatever explains all this, the tapestry is hiding something. Holy. The Erd Tree. Before the Erd Tree was even a thing. So that was one mini run. Final Guardian defeated, deathless. I assume this was just tutorial. Like, this is 0 BC, I'd imagine. So we're gonna go into Act 2, which I assume is 1 BC. I don't know if I have to go through the same biomes or not. Whoa. The Dark Family Tree. Back when their ancestors, they weren't really all that good at people, you know? If you know, you know. Eek! What just happened? You caught this on sale and never played it? I mean, I think the first time I played this, I stopped at this exact spot because I really did it for probably a showcase for a live stream, and I never got back to it. We're doing roguelike tier list right now, and the idea that I want to continue playing this, I kind of do, and that's a good sign by itself. It has some issues to it in regards to blind spots, I'd say, if I want to use Estee's vernacular. I'm pressing A. Oh my god, it was lagging or something. Is this meta? We got knowledge. Repair the machine. The meta machine. They actually call it a meta machine in the entrance hall in order to unlock new options in the starting loadout for all future runs. Add items to be found in chests, or add perks for transition rooms. I like these two things. I don't know what a meta machine is gonna have. That might be a bad sign. Unlock the bulb unit of the meta machine. Let's see what that is. I just gotta take care of Buster real quick. Buster, what are you doing? Also, Blue Jester, welcome. First time chatter, happy to have you here. All right, sorry about that. So right now, this is in the D tier. Let's take a quick look. What in the world? Disconnected and reconnected. Anyway. Roguelite tier list. Eyes in the Dark is currently in the D tier. I feel like... I slightly feel like it's better than a D. But let's look at this meta machine. Maybe the meta machine is going to change my perspective. All right, so we'll do... I only have $16, so I can't even do these. I can get 2 of them. The number of items you can select in the meta machine. By 1. Let's not do that. This Victoria's bookshelf. Here you can spend knowledge to unlock benefits of future runs. This shelf Didn't I already see this tutorial? How is Buster already back? I literally put him in his cage. No, I put him just on the kitchen chair, which is like his favorite spot. All right, let's try this again. Yo, Coach, good to see you. Kitty cat approved instant C. If there's a cat in the game, maybe we can bump it up. This shelf unlocks items which can be found in future runs. This shelf unlocks perks which can be found in future runs. And, all right, I somehow skipped the tutorial. I don't know how I did that. Wardrobe. They got drip in this game. Oh, snap. I didn't know that. Did they add that in a patch? You solo queue to gold in time. That's in reference to Marvel Rivals. Chat, are you on Kosh's vibe right now? Have you gotten to gold in Rivals? I think today's the last day or something. If you haven't, you better do it now. The demons are online. The games are not gonna get any better. Log in now. Log TF in. Okay, so is this the meta machine? Is this just starting gear? That wasn't what I thought of when I thought of a meta machine. Yeah, okay, so the meta machine has an augment, a module, increase the number of items you can select. So just choice. Yeah, I can get 2 things. Okay, that's different than what I thought when I thought of a meta machine. This is just like starting gear. And like, yeah, I guess technically starting gear makes you stronger and more like more capable of winning a run. But it's not as bad as, oh, health +1 and stuff like that. Yeah, perk. Increase the number of items again. So all of this is fine. And then unlocks. And then perks, which are also things that you would find throughout a run. That's not bad. That's really not that bad. Again, the art is pretty good. Gameplay, I think there's a couple of blind spots that maybe the dev wasn't told about by the players who played the game, which is unfortunate, and I'm partly to blame for that too. I didn't really play the game any more than my first look. And even now, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna turn it off, throw up a poll, so you all can also see what the rating's gonna be. I mean, I'd like to play this more. I got stuff to do, you know? Similar vibe to Have a Nice Death, very pretty game. Yeah, but we know pretty doesn't mean everything. Not around here. I need character. I also need to know that, you know, in the future, you're gonna have your mind right. I also need to know that we're on the same page on a lot of different aspects of life. So, just because you're pretty doesn't mean you are immune to being in the F tier. So let's do a poll. Eyes in the Dark, The Curse of One Victoria Bloom. Currently in the D tier. Only you, the viewer. Rate Eyes in the Dark. Only you, the viewer, can confirm where this goes. At least kinda. There's still the case where I may not even put it where you wanted, but from what I saw, it's not that bad. At least in like the first 2 hours. It felt like there was a game there. And like I didn't die, and maybe if I died I would have been like less satisfied. Getsu Fumiden, however, I know for a fact there's a game there, but the satisfaction is so low, I can't really not put it here. Death or Treat is like literally bad. Now that I think about that, this is like very, very insulting. Like, we know this is bad. This at least has a little bit of something to it, right? I almost need a tier under F. But then, if anything, yeah, I think I need a tier under F. No matter what you do not play these games. All right. So I don't think it's F. I don't even think it's in the D tier. I feel like it's a little better than that. Like, I prefer to play this over Wizard of Legend, which is like very, very unfortunate for me to say that. No love for Risk of Rain Returns. My favorite part of Risk of Rain Returns is Providence Trials. If Providence Trials was a whole game in and of itself, I would actually really, really enjoy it. I feel like the worst part of this game to me is actually doing the roguelite. And we played a little bit, like an hour yesterday for this, and I said to myself that I'm not gonna treat that as like the true research of the game. It's just like a little de-rustification to make sure I remember how to play Risk of Rain Returns. And I just feel like when you load in, there's no chests all the way up until the teleporter. Maybe there's some money here and there. The game spawns a missile shooter wisp and a couple of more monsters to chase you. The meta is to spawn the teleporter, so alright, I'll hit the teleporter. Out pops out, I'll say an imp. Imp isn't really that nuts, but now you're fighting against an imp. Missile shooter. Any kind of monster, let it be lasers, lizards or whatever. There could be birds, there could be all kinds of different things. I guess you'll have items by the time you see birds. I feel like, when does it become fun? It becomes fun when that's not an issue. When you can actually like kill stuff or outplay it. You can maybe outplay it if you're playing mercenary or engineer, anything not the base character. If you're playing base character and you unlock the other abilities, it becomes fun then. So it's like at fresh install, I feel like it is not fun. And at least for a roguelite, part of the carrot on the stick is as you play through the game, we promise you it will be more fun. Hopefully it's fun from the beginning. This game, except for Providence Trials, is not fun from the beginning for me. Where's Lil Noah? Currently, it's down here in my... It's really not enough hours of play. So you could do something like this. Because people definitely ask me about Windblown every time I pull this up. I didn't put Magicraft in. That's interesting. Is Redacted early access? I don't want to put this in the ranking at all. I feel like, yeah, it's a roguelite, but I feel like it's more of a high score chaser. I don't really care to talk about this game. Oh, maybe it goes down here. I'm almost willing to do this. I would have to play it again, though. Ooh, maybe we do both of these. I wonder if this is still alive. Because I'm willing to put this in the F tier if it's still an active game. It's still mixed. It's not unplayable, but it's definitely not to be purchased, I think. Not for $25, it's not. We'll do all. So recently posted June? No one's done a review on this game since June. Abandonware. Abandoned game. Downhill after launch. Requires Welbia. What in the world is Welbia? That sounds like some kind of healthcare corporation. This is like when you're listening to a podcast and they say the podcast is sponsored by Welbia. Use code VeeDot at checkout to save 5% on your next Welbia purchase. Ever since, oh wow, January. Yo, Mama Aria. Oh, whoa. V, don't hover. You gotta be careful. Some of these Steam profiles, not safe. Severe warning. Ever since the 1.0 update and the new developer announcement, the game has updated with Welbia. If you are unaware, this is also known as X Hunter 1. Invasive kernel level spyware. Do not download, steer clear. Clown emoji. It's bad anti-cheat, but FYI, almost every anti-cheat is kernel level. That and root access mean nothing. VAC, easy cheat, battle eye, they're all like that. Okay, if that's the case, then I'm not like super scared of it. However, if Welbia is like the worst of the anti-cheats, then that's still like pretty bad. I have the game. I can't play it right now. This game is only 8 gigabytes. That's not as bad as I thought. I have 3 hours in this game. I don't think they have a gameplay trailer.
Action Square.
Action Square. V, what kind of game is this exactly? It's a roguelike. What are you thinking about? There's no gameplay in this. Oh god. Where are the Vampire Survivors likes? The only ones I have in here Vampire Survivors, Brotato and Overdrift, if you want to count these as a similar idea. These actually aren't what I would call Survivors games, but similar vibe, I guess. Halls of Torment, Bone Racer Minions, 20 Minutes Till Dawn. This was in the F tier, but we replayed it.
Hike.
Hike.
Action Square.
Action Square.
I am Io, the newly developed AI.
V, what kind of game is this?
Valkyrie. Use your
the gameplay. A lot of games have anti-cheat, but why would a roguelike need anti-cheat software? It's online. You get to play with other people, and they don't want you cheating.
Field. Wipe out your enemies with your power and skills. A new menace awaits.
This game looks worse for some reason. Either whoever is doing this trailer is playing at like absolute minimum graphics, or the game is somehow worse in 1.0.
Move forward together.
What the dog doing?
Allies. Breaker versus breaker. A new mode.
They have PvP. You gotta have will be a anti-cheat for PvP. You can't not. Imagine how worse the game would be if they didn't have will be a anti-cheat for PvP. Is there literally no gameplay at all? How do you even know what this game is? Is it Destiny? Is it First Descendant? Thrilling action. Okay, this is a lot closer. So what Anvil Vault Breakers is that you have different characters. So basically, First Descendant, you have different characters that all have their own unique abilities. Some are tanks, some are support, some are DPS. And the whole goal is just to do runs. There is roguelike, like pick threes in it. So for example, you might be running this sword anvil, and the basic slash might hit like one enemy, and then you might get a pick three of sword slash hits 3 in a wave, sword slash hits 360 around you, sword slash does 2 sword slashes. It's basically that. And every character has it. There are items that you pick up. So you might pick up an item where on crit, create a shield. So like maybe as a sword slash, you might go all out on crit and then be a fake tank. But it's, I don't want to say it's generic, because it's not. But it's more so like, do you really want to outfit this stuff for a game that's possibly been abandoned? Like, compared to Gunfire Reborn, like, why would you play this over Gunfire Reborn? Maybe you don't like FPS games, I guess, but I would rather play Exoprimal over this, I think, from Capcom. Not a roguelite, but it's a fun game. ARPG knockoff? Sometimes that's all roguelites are. ARPG without the passive skill tree. Alright, chat, we can probably fit one more game in today. D tier. I have looking for heals in here, but I don't know if I really want to measure this thing. Marvel, is that a roguelite? Where does that go on the roguelite tier list? Looking for heals. I have it installed. You know what? We'll play it for like 15 minutes. I don't think you need a lot to really gauge where you want to put this on the tier list. And maybe that by itself is like a pretty damning statement. It's not a bad game. It's definitely like a solo dev project. And sometimes you can't really say that, oh, that's a bad game. It's just, it's different, you know? This only goes to 16 by 9. No 4K for this game. Yeah, Absalom, good to see you. Do I need to do the tutorial? I guess. Oh, this game had beats too. Yo. Hold up. Do you prefer rogues with meta progression, or do you enjoy flat resets with each run with a lot of content? It depends, because some games can't do progression well. And other games, it's like, you die, you restart, and you learn nothing. And you have nothing to show for it, because there's no unlocks and no progression. So it's always up to the game to make that part good. Another day on the job, another dungeon to clear, but doing this for a few years now. Management says I'll be promoted soon. Looks like my party went in without me again. You'd think they figured out what happens by now. Yo. 4K. Revive. I'm alive. I can't believe you found me in here. I owe you my life. Now that you're around, I can finally finish these demons once and for all. Since you know I can never die, let's do this. Oh, snap. Demon. Looking for heals, you play as the healer. Nowadays, if you try to do damage as a healer, people yell at you. They say only heal and never ever do DPS. Which is like kind of weird. If I can do both, why would I not? If the game gave me a DPS button, why would I not press that button? I see you finally made it down here. Not a bad job you did on that demon, although I've seen better. From myself, of course. How else would you think I got to be in charge? Here's your payment. You're welcome. Oh my god, buddy, relax. Sheesh. I was about to say my tank keeps dying, but he actually didn't do that bad there. No! So this setup's great and all, but there's a little matter of dying is freaking painful. Like for me, you're a fully fledged healing machine. Try keeping me alive from now on. Just click on your new spell to start using it. 1. Bam, 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 bam. I need move speed. I need a pair of Strider boots. Shoutouts if you know that reference. Oh, Herald Gators. Healers can't use Strider boots. All right, payment's gonna be a little late this time. I'm sure you understand. 1. I think I can break these. So, I kind of hate games that have money inside of pots that I have to actually manually break. Like, I get it, but I think we've evolved beyond that, right? You have infinite games to play, and a lot of them are online live service games. Why would you want to sit there breaking pots? He hates Hades, but at least they highlight the important one. If you have to randomly break each pot to get a random amount of gold, that's not, I think, up to 2024 or 2025 standards. Not a Zelda enjoyer, exposed, caught. What if I told you I've never played a Zelda game outside of Spirit Tracks? I didn't even beat Spirit Tracks either. He hates Windblown, but they actually put the pots on the road for you to run through. It's like, imagine all of these bookcases are just like on the path to the next room. One. Phil! Freaking Phil, I swear to God. I'm tired of these freaking warriors. Where are my rangers at? Can I get one mage? Sven? Better not be melee. Oh my God, not again. Brock, please don't be melee. It's like I'm playing Marvel Rivals. 4 melee DPS and 1 healer, and you're expecting to like figure out how we are going to win. Oh, I got a new button. Shield them from danger. We got a 2. Oh my God. I have to actually do something. So whoever's tanking needs 2, so I can heal everybody else. Support main? Healer's inting? We lost because of our healer. Meanwhile, 4 melee DPS not running out of the AoE. Great. I love healing. You may be wondering, when's the roguelite? This is tutorial. The game's still teaching me how to be a healer. Imagine playing WoW Classic when you can just do this. Chat, does WoW Classic require a subscription? Do you have to pay monthly? Whoa, target selection. Whose call was that? I didn't say to do all that. My cooldowns! Grab! Klaus. WoW Classic's fun though. I'm playing WoW Classic for free right here. Holy. Same game. No Blizzard required. Uninstall Battle.net. Alright, this should be the end of the tutorial, I think. You know, I've been thinking. You've been really doing a lousy job working for me lately. There was that time you took on a demon with only a single fighter. Then I'm pretty sure you complained when I couldn't pay you on time. It seems to me that you don't even want the loot I've been giving you. So I'll just be taking it back then. It ain't fair. You can't do that. I just did. Let me tell you kids something. This whole guild runs because I'm the one running it. Wait, this sounds like 2004 for me. It would simply fall apart if something I clicked too bad. I took all the loot because if you don't want some of it, you don't want all of it. The guild bank has been robbed. We invited someone to the guild and they took all the money from the guild bank. And now their account is just gone. And our guild leader seems to not want to be a guild leader anymore. What happened? How suspicious. Why am I dead? I was about to say, is that a bug? One. Grab! Bill, I swear to gosh. Bill is actually trolling. Spin! Alright, my bad. I healed the wrong person. I didn't know Bill was gonna be fine. Bill always asks for freaking shields. This is why I actually quit WoW. I get baited, and now all of a sudden I'm the one who messed that up. This is why you don't listen to DPS players. My bad. Cooldown simulator? Grab! Yeah, back in my day, you just sat there and auto-attacked the monster. Oh, that's not auto-kill. I thought I could out-heal it for some reason. That's unlucky. They walked into the AoE. I mean, that's... Oh my god. Why is everyone on melee? We do literally no damage. I feel like I can't really tell where my mouse is half the time. What was that? He just turned into a monster. Whoa, are you alright, healer? Healer, you look a little upset. He uninstalled the game. Screw this! I'm starting my own guild. How hard could it really be? So tired of getting shafted, it's my time to do the shafting. Okay, so I must already be on my main save. I believe. I don't even get her in my party. This game sucks. All right, give me Paxton. Bristol. Yo, talking about cities in England, by the way. A real go-getter, addicted to health potions, playing the Glockenspiel. Huh? DeAndre lacks empathy, hobbies Griffin jousting. Oh, you got the bear mount. All right. Let me show you all how to play healer. Don't even talk to me about playing healer. Oh yeah, there's other healers in the game. I don't have many. All right. What the dog doing? Oh crap, I don't know what my buttons are. Teleport a fighter to me? Yeah, okay, so it's like a get out. That's AoE heal, I believe. Teleport you out. I think I have to be close to them to do the AoE heal. I don't know what this is. DeAndre? Wait, DeAndre died? No, DeAndre's still here. I don't know what this is. Are we fighting two things? There used to be the ability to control the battlefield. Controls: move, interact, mana flask. Ooh, did they get rid of that? You used to be able to like pause, highlight everybody, almost like a RTS game, and move them. It looks like they got rid of that. Or it might be an ability that I don't have. So like ideally you want to get out whoever's not the tank. You don't take damage though. You're completely immune to all hits. C. Apparently we can get a DPS ranking. Emit a burst of holy light that heals nearby. Okay. I think there is leveling up. It's like actually a thing you want to do. Is this like mini healer? Is that a different game? Why is Ayla up there? Freaking DeAndre, I swear to gosh. Maybe I'm supposed to pick these up. Oh, I have like a mana bar. I can't spam really. I can't get above a C. Oh God. Are you all even trying? Can we please kill the footballer? Not football as in football. My mana! I've been overhealing. The one thing you don't want to do as a healer is overheal. As a matter of fact, we used to use third-party programs to track how much the healer overheals. That's not toxic. How else do we gauge ourselves? First freaking split. Cooldowns. Listen to this freaking guy! Bruh! What's he doing down there? He's actually trolling. So every revive costs you revive bar. You don't have like infinite playtime. Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't finish this. Actually, trolling. Watching Netflix. Watching Arcane on his other monitor. Am I supposed to know what these do? On killing blow, the fighter cheats death and gains a shield. On first strike, the target explodes. A 5% chance to create a healing explosion when healed. I think this gives you revives back. Yeah. So remember, we're looking at this for roguelite tier list, but this game is like probably like a passion project or something. I'm debating on if I want this on the tier list at all, but sometimes it's nice to see games like this and not like always the AAA stuff, assuming there's a AAA roguelite. I did something. More. I'm gonna turn you into a necklace. What is going on? Why is everyone just getting blown up? It was one scorpion? And you all were taking that much damage? Isla, please. You have to move. Don't just stand there and eat those. No, that's B. How do you get higher than a B? That's the exit. So chat, I'm hoping you're getting an understanding of what the game is. Apparently there's another game called Mini Healer, which may be a similar idea. Oh, I thought I could fight this. All right. Yo, beats? Choose your buff. All fighters gain a shield when a fighter is downed. Reviving a fighter revives them all. Cast a powerful chain heal each time you do a revive. Okay. Don't stand in the bad. I can say that 1 billion times to DPS players. I'm just gonna save my breath. You're too good for running. Teleport to your next destination. I don't think Bristol needs that, to be perfectly honest. DeAndre? Ow! Oh, that... my bad, my bad. I thought that was on me. Look at the kiting! Isla knows how to play this game. Can we kill the footballer, please? My God. I have to do everything around here. Crit! V, I didn't know you were so good at MMOs. Oh, you can level these people up. For $75? I don't know how worth it that is. I've been doing this since I was a kid. 2003. All hail the Bone King. These are weird. I feel like it should be a quest. But they don't do anything. The Bone King! Can I, like, right-click? Yeah, I think you can right-click. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything at all. Why do I feel like we aren't hitting the same target? Paxton is tanking, though. Oh my god. Healing's so hard. Like, can you all believe that I actually have to do this? Oh, whoops. Bristol? Don't go back into the bomb. Bruh. Oh, that was way too late of a shield. I'm trolling. Bristol! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're in there. I can't put two of these on you. Or combine them together. Wait, what did I just do? I added a dot to that. Skill points when they level up, I guess. Alright. So I think that's the general gist of the game. Enemies explode in poisonous cloud when killed. Reduce your cooldowns. Combat room gives an explosion of gold. I think that's the basic gist of the game. I don't know if you necessarily need to see more. Again, I don't know if I really want to rank it for a tier list. I don't know if that's, like, unreasonable. It's just... Sorry, wrong scene. It's just when it comes to comparing it to this other stuff, I don't think it's really in the same vein, right? I'll put up the poll just in case you all wanna. Rate looking for heals. But I want to say that's probably about what the game has to offer. There are other characters, other healers, other DPS, other tanks. There's like a resurrection healer, there's a monk healer that does lots of AoE. And there's some other stuff too, but I don't think it gets like super deep beyond what we just saw. Alright, so that's basically all the D ranks. We played every single one of these. Ravenbound actually went up. Ravenbound was a D. It actually made it into the D tier as of yesterday. Everything else we played on the previous day. If I go into the C ranks, it's definitely gotta be Despot's Game and Dreamscaper on the menu. I might do some of these offline too. The next time we're on is gonna be Saturday, so the Saturday stream is likely something like Dead Cells Bloodshot Malaise. That mod actually got fixed So now I actually can show it to you all. We still have to get to some of these like pseudo bangers. Things like 30XX. Firefox froze for some reason. Hang on 1 second. Interesting. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, we gotta get to some of these pseudo bangers like 30XX, Crown Trick, Rogue Legacy 2. But I might have to do some of these offline because I'm actually not good on time for this list. It's already the 8th of January. I'd like to get this out sooner rather than later. That way I can make a separate list purely for like 2024 stuff. A lot of the early access things and whatnot. And I have some footage of these games already, but some of them I don't really need a lot of time. Like, give me 10 minutes with the recording going, and then we can kind of just knock it out. In the meantime, the next thing that I'm really looking forward to showing, which I might still do on stream, is Despot's game. I think that's the only one where I like it. I don't think a lot of people like it. I think it might be things that I enjoy that other people would actually not sign on to. And I think this game's still active as well, so it's gonna be really interesting to play this. And then Blade Assault is another one that I like to show on stream. Good game, but abandoned by the developer because they're currently working on Dragon is Dead, just down here, which is whatever. It's a 1.0 release. It's just that besides the main character and the samurai girl, I think Akali and Jax are both missing out on content. The other two are fully finished though. Anyway, we'll get to that at some other point. I think for now, we're going to call today's stream. We hit a lot of games today, people. Lots of games. And we didn't really move a lot up out of the DNF, but at least we added a new rank. Tomorrow we're off. Friday we're off. Keep up on socials. Twitter, Discord, Blue Sky. Chat bot is not up. Epibot's asleep. The next time we're on is going to be a Saturday. Same time, same place. Just waiting on Epibot. Likely Dead Cells into Blade Assault and Despot's game. We're going to try to post the first couple of modded runs that we put on Twitch onto YouTube, because those have been a lot of fun. Let's try socials again. There we go. Thank you, Epibot. Anyway, we're good to go, people. Big thanks everyone tuning in today. Stream could not be possible without you, the viewer. We did have some technical difficulties. As you can see, the cog wheel is spinning right now. We could not get PNG Tuber to work with Discord. My Discord actually wasn't opening all day, which was kind of weird. That sound was looking for heals. Either way, you all have a good night, good day, good evening, good whatever, wherever you are. I hope you have a good rest of your time if you're gonna stay online or if you're gonna go to bed. Have a good night. If you're gonna get a bite to eat, take an extra big bite just for me. And I'll see you all on Saturday. Have a good night, everybody.